Medicareville. I am so excited for today. We have the one, the only Miss Jessi Park on with us today, but we're going to do something a little bit different. It's Friday, it's hot outside, and ultimately we're going to give our brain a rest and have a little bit of fun and dig into the mind of Jessi Park, because I know she does insurance and she's a beast, but what you may or may not know is how artistic she is and how much other adventure she does. And the most recent one is her brand new line called Execuluxe. And it's a woman's travel bag. How would you describe it, Jessi?
Sure. So it can be a travel bag. It's not meant for only women that travel. I think it's more along the lines of anyone that commutes or likes to carry a lot of things. So I designed it with kind of like the working woman in mind. It comes with accessories. So this is the lunch tote. Here is a laptop case or a file folder, and everything is designed to where it fits inside of it perfectly. And the cool thing about it is that it comes with a trolley. And the trolley, let me move my drink. This one rolls, it's on the trolley. Here we go, right? And so you can carry it. You don't have to, I feel like whenever I came up with the concept, it was because I was so tired of carrying all my stuff. So this just rolls around. And whenever you don't want it to be on the trolley anymore, you take it off the trolley and you can have a standalone bag.
That is the coolest thing ever.
Thank you.
Now, I know once upon a time, I managed retail stores and worked retail, and taking a concept and vision and making it into a reality just does not happen overnight.
No.
So, how long ago did you first come up with the idea of like, I'm tired of carrying everything on my shoulder. There's got to be a better way.
Yeah, so it's actually coming up to be almost a year. It was around October of last year, and I went to a conference, and I had my purse, I had my laptop, I had a bottle of water, I had a little like a little sack lunch. And I had like underneath my laptop, I had folders and stuff. And I was walking into the conference and I saw someone I knew and I wanted to shake their hand, but I couldn't because my hands were completely full. And I was like, I looked around, I was like, is anyone? And I noticed all the women were carrying their stuff just like me. And all the men had cool roller briefs, or they had like the crossbody bag and they were shaking hands and everything. And I was like, so I went online to order myself a stylish roller brief, and there just are none. And if there are some, right, but they don't have the detachable design, and because the wheels are embedded inside, and on top of that, they're not cute like this. So it's essentially just like luggage. It's very manly. It's very boxy shapes, and I personally feel like I'm a little more stylish than that. So then I dug deep and hard on, what else is out there. And when I didn't find anything, I was like, you know what, maybe I'm onto something. And so then I contacted a patent attorney, and he told me to get a prototype made. And then from there we could file the patent. And so then I ended up researching, this was just tons and tons of research when it came to manufacturing plants that could actually even build a prototype for the trolley. And then once the prototype was made, then I started designing the bags, which was the fun part. Yeah.
Now, I've personally seen them in person. I saw them at 8% Nation. I got to touch it. I got to feel it. I got to look inside of it. And I can tell y'all that have not seen it in person, the workmanship, the craftsmanship, the quality is very, very good. I grew up in the horse and ranch business. A lot of people know that. So I know what leather's supposed to feel like. I know what, good craftsmanship, our tack and our saddles, and they all had to last, right? So personally, when I picked up this piece of luggage at 8%, Jessi, I was so impressed. And I was looking it over. The stitching is fantastic. The quality of the leather is amazing. She spared no expense on these. Tell us about the products like the leathers and the clasps and things, because really there's so much into this that you don't really think about. You just go randomly to a store and pick it up off the shelf. Oh, that's cute, I'll take that.
Yeah.
But when you design it and you go and pick out, your swatches and everything you want to do, there is so much involved in that. Walk us through that.
Yeah, sure. So from the beginning, right, I knew I'm a big advocate for the environment, and I'm a big advocate for animals. And so I knew I wanted vegan leather, but I didn't actually realize that there were so many different types, right? And so just like even with regular leather or even cloth, there's different qualities of each thing, right? So even different cotton blends until you get up to the highest level cotton blend, right? That's more expensive. So with vegan leather, they have all kinds, right? And I feel like a lot of manufacturers, they use the lower quality kind, and they don't, I guess they could advertise it still it's vegan leather, but I made it a point to where I got the very top. The very top is called microfiber leather. And you can just feel the difference. Like you can feel the difference of the quality, like you were saying, of everything, like the stitching. When it came to, like, for instance, like the zippers are even like just zipping it up and like the way they feel, like each zipper is monogrammed. And then like even with the big bags, I noticed like a lot of women have nails, right? And so sometimes when you're trying to get this little zipper, it's very frustrating. So I made sure, I'm not sure if you can see this.
Oh, I can. That's huge.
Yeah, I made sure the zippers were huge. So that way, whenever you grab it, you can have the long nails if you want to. But everything is very, very high quality metal clasps, zippers, buckles, stitching, everything. And that's honestly why it took so long from concept design to now they're in manufacturing, because I did so many tests. I carried several around throughout the year. You probably saw a couple of them. I had Stacy, my assistant, carry several around. I wanted to know, like, okay, tell me where you see the wear. Where does it, what the initial design of the one that Stacy used to carry, the buckle snapped. And I wanted to know why, like what was putting pressure on it for the buckle to snap. And so we fixed that. So when it comes to like having a concept design and starting from scratch, like it's not something you can just turn around just like that unless you go the cheap route, right? But if you actually research your products and you do testing and everything, it takes a while. Like we're coming up on, by the time I get my shipment and everything, it's going to be about a year.
Wow. That's crazy. We got a few people saying hi. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Isabel. We have a few Facebook users that I can't see who they are on here. And then one lady said, or person said, those bags look phenomenal. You ain't lying. Those bags are phenomenal. I remember when you first told us about it, we were at the Wind Retreat. Yeah. And you were like, oh, by the way, I do bags. We're like, no, you don't. You're like, no, I do. I have one with me. And I got to model it, tell the ladies. And it was just, I just think it's so great, right? I mean, that you're using your talents in other ways, obviously, besides just insurance. Mm-hmm. Have you always been creative, a designer type person? Or is this something new that you've come across as we grow up, so to speak?
Yeah. So I've always been creative. And I haven't painted in a long time, but for like the early 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, I was an artist and I painted full time. I sold my artwork internationally, and then I sold it locally, like under tents, like at the art festivals around Florida. It's hard to make a living being an artist while you're still alive. And I did get a couple licensing deals, so my artwork is still sold on at Bed Bath & Beyond, Wayfair, a couple other places. I get royalty checks every month, but they're nothing crazy. But I needed to make more money. The artist life and raising 2 kids is just not sufficient. So I ended up taking a corporate job, and that's the corporate job I ended up getting let go from, which is how I ended up in insurance. But the answer is yes. I've always been creative, but I like the business. I like business and I love marketing and I love building a brand, but I also like the creation aspect of everything too. So yeah, designing, this is new to me. all of this is new. Fabrics, stitchings, all of that's new. I've been learning, completely immersed myself what it takes to be a bag designer, which is funny because I was making a joke this morning with my daughter because we're getting the warehouse ready for the shipment. And I was like, oh my gosh, like she was like, it's coming together. And I was like, I know. I was like, I'm like a bag designer.
You're like the next Louis Vuitton or
Right.
Prada.
So
You better have a Jessi on your shoulder in 5 years or you're going to be nobody.
Exactly.
I think it's so fantastic. Now, I know you got those on the table. I think you have some behind the table as well, some other colors.
Yeah, I have a lot. Do you want to? I only have 6 models here. The rest are in transit, back from coming from 8%. But I can go over a couple.
Yeah, so, let's walk us through. Maybe give us the name of them because you are opening for pre-orders, right?
I am. I'm open for pre-order, and so let me explain what that is. Pre-order is anyone that has the faith in me that I will fulfill their order when I get the bags. What you get is you get a free bottle of my perfume. My perfume is coming out in about a month. So you get a free bottle of my perfume. And then whenever you go to order, you'll get 20% off any of the matching accessories, which is going to be like a once in a lifetime special that I'm going to run. So everything has matching accessories that go inside of it. It depends on how you want to build your bag, right? Your lifestyle, what you typically do. I can kind of show you the bags, all the accessories, whatever you want.
Let's do it. Wait, okay. But one thing, you just mentioned perfume? Yeah. Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
You're coming out with a perfume line too?
I am. It's so sexy, Rebecca. Like, oh man, it's so that as well. So it was like about a month after the bags, I just was like in bed. I was like on my computer and I suddenly a light bulb went off. I was like, I can't just do bags. I have to do perfume too. And so and that's been fun. The perfume is kind of an ode to my sister. My sister passed away last year from cancer. She was only 34. And she has 2 children, Evan and Alicia. And so the perfume's name is Elysian, which combines both their names together. And her and I had a love for perfume. That was like, we could pick out the notes. Like, we love perfume. And so ideally, I'm opening up this company, and Evan and Alicia will have a company that they can call their own when they turn 18. So that's the concept behind the perfume line. And it's just, the fragrances are just amazing. I've hand selected those. I put them together. I picked out all the notes that go in each one. And then I also have some, do you know what dupes are?
What?
Dupes.
Dupes?
Yeah.
Like fake perfumes.
Well, no, they're not fake. So Baccarat, like Baccarat 540 is about a $500 perfume. I've bought it. It's very sexy. I wanted to offer Baccarat-like perfume. It smells almost identical, like literally identical. And it's going to be, instead of $500, it's going to be like $50.
Oh, so nice.
A couple dupes in there as well as original scents too.
We do have a quick question. What is 8% Nation? I thought everybody by now knew what 8% Nation was. Okay. It is an insurance conference. Jessi was a keynote speaker there where she shared her overall insurance story. If you've never heard it, you really need to go look her up and hear it because it is quite amazing. Somebody else says, sorry for your loss. That's a great way to honor her and provide for her children. I absolutely agree. What a neat tribute to your sisters. And I think at one time, didn't I smell one on you somewhere?
Yeah, it was at 8% when I was sweaty. I was working, setting up my booth, and you were like, wow, you smell good. And I'm like, I'm surprised.
She really did smell amazing. I was like, and I felt embarrassed. I'm like, man, I guarantee I don't smell like that. I'm gonna have to leave. She's gonna be like, woo, get away, Beck. Let's do like a wagon train of your bags, I guess, and tell us the names of them, and if there's colors, or if we wanted to order that exact bag, how would we do it? Like, what would we call it?
So let me go ahead, and I want to show you the accessories that you can choose from first. So this is the Kinsley. Any of them that have the round corners like this one is also a Kinsley, and the black one, which I'll show you down here, is
Is
also
that pink one bigger than the one in your hand, or is that just because it's on the rollers?
this one because it's on the rollers.
Okay.
Yep. So the inside of it, I have hidden compartments. All right, here we go. So the inside of it, I have my 8% tag right here.
Cody, if you're not watching, you need to be. You're getting so much play right now.
Right? Okay, so the inside of it has a little padded place right here where you can put your laptop. It has on the other side, it has a pocket for general phone, whatever. Then it has a sunglass holder. It's a smaller pocket. And then right here, I'm not sure if you can see this, but this is for your keys, to snap your keys onto. And then also on the inside of this is a elastic band. The elastic band is so you could set your coffee, your water bottle, like this, for instance, right? So this could go in here on the side of the elastic band. And I've had someone say, oh my gosh, why would you do that and put your laptop in here? You're not going to be spilling it. It stays upright on the roller, right? So you're not going to be tossing it all around. Obviously, if you're taking it somewhere and say it's a carry-on and you're putting it up, take your water bottle out. You know, you're not supposed to take water through security anyways. So that is the bag itself. And then the Kinsley has a pocket right here. And then the pocket right here on the back, it actually, this is where the trolley slides in through, but whenever you're not using the trolley, there's a zipper right here, and now it's another pocket. So that's the design of the bag. I do want to show you some accessories. So each bag comes with, you have an optional laptop holder right here, and they're all matching. So that one may not be here. It may be in transit. So each of these colors has exactly matching accessories. So this is the laptop holder. This is the document or brochure holder, especially if you are going to someone's home and you're presenting, you need brochures or maybe applications, right? You take this, and that way they don't get wrinkled or anything like that, right? Because if you just put your papers in the bag, they're going to end up getting like wrinkled. And then we have the lunch tote, which is super cute. It can fit 3 of those glass containers that we all pack our lunches in.
You know, when I saw that, I thought it was a makeup bag, a travel makeup bag. And the girl told me, no, it's a lunch tote. But then we started looking at it and digging into it. But she's like, but it could be a makeup bag.
I actually do have a makeup bag. So this one is designed for I pack my lunches in a glass, it's like a glass Tupperware, but it's glass. And so I made it to where it could fit 3. I don't know why you'd ever need that much food. But you could have your breakfast, your lunch, and then a snack, you know, if you were not going to go home after work. And then I have a passport holder, right? And then I have the wallet, the card holder, which I love. It has spaces back here for all your cards and a zipper for your change and your money. And then we have this, which if I could stand up, it's the crossbody. It's super cute. And then if you wanted to take these off and say you were going to Disney or something, you could put it on your belt.
Oh, smart.
Yep. Smart. Yep. And then we have, let me get up and get down here. So we have, this one is probably the most popular one right here. The colors are just fantastic. And I think a lot of people love that it's red inside. So they all also come with a little matching Sophia, which is a matching purse.
So hold on, let's back. I'm getting a little overwhelmed. There's a lot of pieces. So how many pieces come with each bag total? Like if I say I want that bag, Jessi, right there, how many pieces do I ultimately get?
So you have the option to purchase any of the matching accessories, and I believe I counted yesterday. I believe it's 8.
Wow.
So yeah, it's meant, everything is designed to fit inside. So here's this, the lunch tote fits here, and then you have the file folder, which would then fit inside of it down there.
I don't know why, but I love the file folder. That's like my favorite thing so far, because every time I go to a conference, there's always like 2 or 3 pieces of paper I need to track something. And so I put it like a little manila envelope, and it's so, not cute.
Yeah, this kind of, and I have the green bag like this too. I'll show you the matching file folder for this one.
Oh, somebody just said they definitely need the navy and white one.
See, look how cute that is. And it matches with this one exactly.
I think my biggest problem, because I saw them at the booth and I ultimately couldn't decide which one I wanted.
So this is the matching lunch tote for this one. All the accessories are in here. My daughter packed this one for me for this. Oh, here's the makeup tote. So you could put makeup in here if you wanted to travel TSA size, or you could do pen, highlighters, calculator, depending on what you use your bag for. So if you use your bag to travel, makeup, stuff like that, or if you use your bag to do presentations, in-home presentations, you could put office supplies in here. And then here's the passport holder with the red inside. Super cute. If I do say so myself.
Now, some of them, as I recall, were open like that, and then there's like 1 or 2 that has a flap over the top that closes. Am I recalling right?
Yep, I will show you that one. Oh, you want to see one that I didn't bring to the conference, Rebecca?
Of course I do.
You guys are going to get a sneak peek. Let me clear up some of my stuff here.
I love surprises.
So, okay. Are you ready?
I am. Let's see this bad boy.
Mission.
Oh, snake skin.
Snake skin. And then so here's some of the matching accessories right here. Here's the passport holder right here. And it is, this one came in 2 days ago. The matching lunch tote right here. So yeah, this one was not at 8% because I didn't have it yet. Makeup case. Everything fits inside. Everything. It just depends on how you want to pack it.
So we got somebody that's all over the snake skin already. Everybody that was 8% that ordered theirs are going to be like, oh man, I want the snake skin now.
Yeah. So I will show you one with a flap per your request. Let me just pick this. There we go. Okay. So it's this one right here. So this one has a flap. Some people like the zip tops. Some people prefer to have the flaps. It just is a personal preference, but whenever you flip it over, you just unzip it, and it's as big as all the other ones.
Does that one have other pockets on the side? I'm seeing like a button.
It does. Yeah, so this one is one of the models that has some pockets on the side. The reason why is because when I was sampling this one, I went to a meeting. I went to a coffee with somebody, and I had my keys in my phone, and I was walking with this, and I noticed there was nowhere to, unless I wanted to completely undo it. So I had them add pockets on the side so I could just slide my phone in.
Oh, because that one doesn't have the front pocket.
It doesn't, no.
Or the back pocket. It does have a back pocket. Okay.
But if it's on the trolley, you can't use it.
Right. But it didn't have the front pocket, so you put side pockets.
Side pockets, exactly.
That's what you get when you actually have somebody that test drives them for a while. And you realize, and then we're like, wait, what? And then you're like back to the drawing board, and you're like, add pockets. I mean, that's fantastic.
Exactly.
And those are the little details, honestly, that really makes it a game changer.
So out of all
the black.
The black sold the most through 8%. Not only because it's just classic, it's super sexy. It's made out of croc, well, vegan croc, right? It has the pocket right here. What's inside here? Oh, the wallet. Okay, and then look at the inside.
Oh, nice.
It's sexy, isn't it?
Yeah, I like the black.
Yeah.
I love them all, but the black ultimately, right, goes with everything.
Exactly. And then here's the wallet, which also the inside is black. And then it has
the too with the black. You could probably mix and match some of the accessories if you wanted some of the other colors.
Oh, you definitely could. You definitely could. Yeah. So there we go. And then same thing. I want to showcase how to use the trolley. So I'm going to take this one off. So this is what the trolley looks like, right? It's very little and compact, but it does go up, right? And then you can put it back down. And then whenever you want to fold it up, you just go like that. And then it can fit inside the purse if you need it to. And then you can carry it. Okay? But if you wanted to put it back. Oh, by the way, the trolley is rose gold, which matches the bags because the bags have rose gold accessories. There we go. Now this one's on the bag.
And they just interchange that fast.
Yeah, just that fast.
And I'm sure, I mean, obviously they're airport regulated for carry-on side. Are they considered a personal item or a carry-on?
They're a carry-on. They're bigger than a personal item, but they do fit under the seat. I did test that out. They do fit under the seat if you take the trolley off. I preferred when I traveled with them to keep the trolley on and just put the whole thing above. That's how I preferred. But you can if you wanted to, but prior to getting on, you could take off the trolley, put it inside, and then put this under your seat.
I think if I had it off the trolley, I could probably sneak it in as a personal item. But then again, I'm 6'1", so I make everything look a little smaller. And I think it looks big enough for like if you had a favorite purse already. I mean, as long as it wasn't luggage size, your favorite purse would fit in there.
Yeah, let me go get my purse. Hey, you guys, can you bring my purse to me? So before I got the Sophia made, I actually used my purse. Thank you. Here we go. So this is my purse, right? I don't have a matching set yet. We're waiting on order, but here we go. I wish I was taller. Let me take this off so I can see into it. So here's my purse. Scooch it over. And then we're going to use this lunch tote. There we go. And then let's just say I'm going to an in-home appointment. This is full of office supplies. Here's my passport holder because I do travel. Here is my file holder. It goes in here. And then there's still room for my laptop and my water if I wanted it to. Zip it up.
It's a whole day.
Yeah, whole day.
I see you could take it. I could see too, like if you didn't have the lunchbox in there, you could probably get one of those like packing cubes and have it for like an overnight bag too. Like if you were just flying in and out of somewhere for like a day or two.
For sure.
Yeah. You could probably get away with just that.
Yeah, you can pack it however you wanted to. I definitely, when I did, one time I was only staying somewhere for a day. So I didn't take the lunch because I was not going to eat a packed lunch on an airplane or in a hotel or anything. And then because the lunch wasn't in there, there's tons of room for clothes. Tons of room for clothes. And then I filled this up with toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, shampoo, conditioner, razor, popped it right in there.
Yeah, I could totally see that being like an overnight bag. For some of you that are still single, you know, Jessi's soon to be off the market, but she probably knows. I bet she packed that thing up a time or two and went over to Mr. Man's house.
We were already engaged by the time I thought of this. Otherwise.
So she just took it to a night in a fancy hotel to get away from the kids.
Yeah.
Somebody, I don't know who they are, but they're, I'm in love. I need the pre-order info. So if we wanted to pre-order, how would we do that?
Yep. So if you go to www.execuluxe, and that's EXECU, like executive, but you leave off the tib and you add the lux. So it's EXECULUXE.com. And there's some things that are automatically included for those that pre-order. on the website, you're going to see that we don't actually have product until around mid-September. Anyone that places an order between now and mid-September, like I said, you get a free bottle of my perfume to die for. I cannot wait for this to blow up because I know it will. And then if you order a second one, you get 20% off your second bag order. Can you still see me, Rebecca?
I can.
Okay, because my low battery thing went up. I'll ignore that. 20% off a second bag order. So if you and two ladies want to go in on it together, and then whoever places a pre-order will get, by the time these come in, you're going to get an offer of 20% off matching accessories.
Okay, so I need one of everything. I just don't know what color.
And you know what? I only have 6 here. I actually have a total of 10, and the rest of them can be seen on the website. The only one that's not on the website because I didn't have it was this one.
This is the snake one.
Yeah, so we're going to be flying out to LA, which is where my marketing company is, and doing another photo shoot with the pretty models that you see on the website and everything, probably early October.
Now, is that all the colors now, or do you still have some other colors due to come in?
So I'm launching with 10. So
we have 7.
Yeah, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Oh, no, 6. Yeah, 6 here. This is the 7th one. The green one's on the website. I have a purple one. I have a red one. So 7, 8, 9. And then the 10th one is, oh my gosh. It's like, oh God, it's so sexy. It's called Mocha and Cream. So for the ladies that like the neutral colors, this right here is like a chocolatey brown. And then this part is a cream color with rose gold studs on it. My God, that one's sexy. I wish that one was here.
That might be mine. I love rose gold.
Yeah, so
that might be the one that does it.
That one is, yeah. That one got ordered a couple times too at the conference. So, yeah, they're all pretty sexy. I am bragging a little bit, but I did design them from scratch. So I picked out everything, all the accessories, everything, and I must say they turned out quite good.
Well, if anybody's ever met you, I'm not surprised that they're sexy. I mean, look at you. I mean, and you're from Florida. I mean, you're a gorgeous girl. Of course, they're going to be sexy. They have to match your personality and ultimately your travel all the time. I'm just super excited. I'm personally blown away with your creativity and, just all that you do. You truly are an inspiration to me and so many women on so many levels. And, it's just awesome. I'm definitely getting one. Ultimately, I just have to figure out what the color I need. Yeah. I'm like, can I get one of each? Will I use one of each?
Definitely can. Yes. But the pre-order specials end September 15th. So whoever orders it before that gets 20% off a second one, 20% off their matching accessories, and a free bottle of my perfume.
And then when are you expecting them ready to go out, like shipping? Yeah,
so we are expecting them at the end of September. And then so if you place the order through the website, you're going to get a notification that the order was placed. And then once I get them in hand, then we're going to be shipping them out. And so I'm essentially just going to go into the back end of my website and send you notification and tracking that they went out, and then you can track them. I do want to mention one more thing, that the website does accept payments. So I know sometimes whenever agents are just starting out, or women in general, it can be a little bit expensive. I know these ladies spend their money on their Louis, though. I know they can afford something that's more functional than a Louis. But if you click the purple button that says Shop Pay, you can divide the payments up into 3, 6, or 12-month payments.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I was actually even thinking of a couple of people that these might make really great Christmas presents for too. So that's a great way to kind of spread that out if you're shopping for Christmas.
Exactly.
And you have it paid off by Christmas, but you don't want to just dump it all at once because you're looking at Christmas, right?
Exactly. Exactly. The other thing too is that each one is going to come with a satin dust bag. So that way, if you do get multiple ones and say one day you're wearing black, the other day you're wearing brown, you want to match, you can put it back up in a satin dust bag. So that way it stays dry, dust free and everything. So the packaging, I also spared no expense upon. I do want to touch base on the packaging. The packaging is completely eco-friendly. I don't use plastic whatsoever. Even the packing peanuts are made of almond starch. And so they will disintegrate when they hit water, and it's completely biodegradable, natural starch. So even like the inside will be filled with craft paper, recycled paper. Those two issues, animals and the environment, is very important to me. I'm kind of a tree hugger. I do still eat meat, but I don't believe in the wastefulness of resources or unnecessary cruelty to animals.
Right, of course. Somebody says they're definitely getting the navy and white, the black, and the snake skin. They are a beast. And then we have somebody else on here that was saying they were thinking for Christmas presents as well.
Let's see. So her closet would look like this.
Oh my gosh.
Can you see all three of these?
I do, but I think she needs a pink one in there. She's got to have a pop of color sometimes. I think she needs a pink one too.
You know what? The Mocha and Cream one, if you go on the website and you look up the one that says Mocha and Cream, that one's so sexy. But I can see why people would want black though. Black is more durable. It's not going to show the wear and tear. The Mocha and Cream is definitely one that you want to take to in-home visits. I wouldn't suggest putting that through the TSA thing. It's a little dirty.
For sure. I could see myself with the Mocha and Cream, the black, and I think a pink.
Are you on the website now?
I'm not on the website now. I posted your website information there.
So there's two pinks. There is this one. Let me move all of these. So this one is the French Rose. It is the Kinsley, so it's the bigger one. And then we have this one, which is the Magenta Mood. And that one is the flip top. That one is this one.
So I think that one might be particularly good for traveling the airport because you have that extra layer of protection kind of over the top to keep unwanted hands out of there.
Exactly. I'm going to turn off the slow battery sign. I know I need to charge my phone, okay? Oh, you know what I have here? I do have the little clutches of some of the other colors. So this one is the Mocha and Cream clutch. I don't know if you can get closer.
That looks like a Mercedes-Benz or something right there.
It's so sexy. So here we go. Can you see that detail?
I can, yeah. It's like cushiony too, like.
Oh yeah. And then so like I said, you could put this on your belt or has the straps right here.
So somebody's actually on the website now and they said they can't find where to add the accessories. I think that's because they're not quite out yet, right?
They're not out yet. So if you pre-order now, you get an option to have 20% off the accessories when they come out. Here's the red one. And here's the purple one. Super sexy. Yeah. I love them all, but.
So fun. I have a couple of women right now in my head that I'm like, this would be an amazing Christmas present for.
Yeah. And it's super thoughtful too, because not only is it, considered a luxury item, a splurge purchase, whatever, but it's completely functional too. So if you have a new agent or even like for instance, Nate Offer, he bought his assistant Sarah one.
For sure.
Yeah. So they make great gifts for admins, for, an agent that you want to, they're doing a great job. They've sold a lot. And if you're in life insurance or anything, Medicare, buying one of these bags is really just a matter of selling one or two policies. Well,
and it's a business write-off ultimately, because if you're using it kind of the way it's designed, you can just say, it's a different kind of laptop.
Yep.
So you can write this off, ladies and gentlemen. It's better than giving it to Uncle Sam for sure. I know you're super busy and I know your time's valuable, but I wanted to see if anybody had any actual questions for Jessi about the bags or the upcoming perfume. Before we jump off. Oh, somebody, a business write-off, I need to learn. Oh, we can hook you up. Honestly, you can turn anything into a business write-off. It's just on how you word it and use it. I think the only thing the only thing I've ever figured out that you can't write off is your groceries.
Yeah. Which is funny, right? Because you need to eat, but
but you can write off, if you take somebody to dinner, those groceries you can write off, but you can't write off your actual groceries.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a business write-off. You're buying it for your business to look professional, to go meet clients, to travel. You
could classify it a couple of ways. You could classify this under wardrobe, like a uniform, or you can classify it under like office accessories. There's a few ways you can actually classify this for a business write-off that is 100% legit. I bet a lot of people on here, and I bet you do this, Jessi. The clothes we have to buy that we buy specifically to work in, like our blazers, our expensive shoes, all that. Ladies, if you don't know this, you need to put this down. That is uniform attire, and you can absolutely write it off.
Oh, yeah. I write off all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, either you're going to pay the taxes to the IRS when you owe them money because you didn't deduct enough, or you buy yourself something with the money and you write it off.
Yep, absolutely. I even tell my my ACA people, my farm and ranchers, like if they find out like about November, December, they're having a really good year. I'm like, well, it sounds to me like you need a new tractor.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we could really use the cash. I'm like, that's okay. You buy the tractor on December 30th and you return the tractor on January 4th. So you only have no cash for 4 days.
Yeah.
But it is a receipt for the year and then you turn it in. But you better make sure you spend the money then the next year. You got to learn to save your money where you can.
Exactly.
Is there any final thoughts that you want to tell us? It doesn't look like you may have any questions, so we either went through it really good or they're all too busy ordering.
Any final thoughts? I mean, this is just going to be, I don't ever want to come off like cheesy or anything like that, but I think a lot of us, when we apply ourselves and when we step out of our comfort zone, we achieve really great things. And, this business is new for me. In 5 years, I don't know if it's going to take off and be a huge thing. I really hope so. And I really think so. But there's always a chance and a possibility of failure in anything that we do. And I would just encourage everyone to get out there, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. If it's get more clients, if it's get on the phones, if it's step out of your comfort zone and do something creative, start that side business or what have you. I would encourage you. We all have that little person that sits on our shoulder and says mean things to us, like, you're never going to make it. You're not going to succeed. You suck. Like, we all have that little person. And my advice is just keep going. Ignore it. It doesn't know what it's talking about because we all have greatness within us.
Absolutely. What can you say? Be inspired insurance. She inspires us all. Thank you for coming on and sharing some more of your story with us and showing us the bags. I feel honored. I feel honored to know you. I can't wait to order mine. I'm definitely going to get some for presents too. So when you see my name come across, do we have to pick a color now? Or can we just put surprise me or question mark?
You know what? I definitely can. That 20% off the second bag only lasts until September 15th. So if anyone's wanting to do their Christmas shopping, I encourage you to do that. That's just a pre-order special. And then if you want me to surprise you, I definitely can do that.
That's awesome. If Stephanie loves the pink, I don't blame you. I love the pink too. I love them all. You're going to see me with like one bag with 18 accessories and every accessory is a different color because I couldn't make up my mind.
I love it. Whoever places an order between now and when pre-order ends, when I do get them in and I do get all the accessories in, I'll most likely be calling everyone and just to see if they wanted to add any in because you will get 20% off the matching accessories.
Perfect. Well, I think that's it. There's no more questions.
Awesome.
I've kept you long enough. We appreciate you. Medicareville loves you.
Thank you.
Come back and see us.
I'd love to come. I have a fuller collection when I'm in full swing and I have the perfumes and everything. But thank you so much for
It'll be so fun.
and putting this together for me and just being awesome, Rebecca. Like, you're freaking amazing. Yeah, I'm glad I met you last year and I've got to be included in your circle because your people and you are incredible.
Don't quit. You know I cry easily. And yes, you're welcome back. I'm trying to figure out how in the world we make our Facebook group scratch and sniff so we can smell the perfume when you get it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, if you order, you get one of the scents for free.
How many scents are there?
So I think I'm going to come out with like around 10 or 15. I'm finalizing the final count now. There's this one I'm trying to perfect. It's a coconut vanilla, and the perfume house cannot get it right. So I may end up releasing without that one. But I want to tell you a quick story before I go, and it's about the perfume. So I'm working with 2 perfume houses. One is in Miami and one is in New York. The one in New York, he used to design for Estee Lauder. So like he is really good. The one in Miami is local, well-ish, 4 hours. So Milo and I drove there because I wanted to smell their base scents. Because what you do whenever you're designing a perfume is you say, okay, I like the vanilla, I like the sandalwood, I like the peach, whatever, and they put it together for you and then you get to smell it. So I wanted to drive down there, and one of the ones that they designed for me right then and there, Milo tried on, right? And it smelled amazing, right? But so many other ones smelled amazing. But the particular one that he put on, and this is maybe TMI and a little embarrassing, but on the drive home, which was 4 hours, I could not get enough of him. I like kept, he has nice muscles. So I kept unbuttoning his shirt and he was like, stop, what are you doing? Like, it smells so, and it's unisex too. So it's not just for men, it's for women. And so when I wore it, it had the same effect, but it smells absolutely amazing. That's just one of them.
Endorphins going. There's a perfume I buy, or not a perfume, a cologne I buy for my husband that has the same effect on me. And but the thing is, he doesn't like wearing colognes, and I'm like, dude. And here's a little TMI for Medicareville. I'm like, dude, if you wore it more, you'd get laid more, because I cannot handle it when you have that on. You are gonna get you some. Like, there's just something about it. I'm like, I'm all over him.
That's pretty much what it was like. And I'm very refined, but like that just got me. So I cannot wait. I still don't have a name for it. I'm probably going to be brainstorming this weekend what I'm going to call it, but that's the free bottle that everyone is going to get when they order one of the bags for free.
We call it exercise in a bottle because we're all going to be busy when we wear it.
Yeah. We may have some Medicareville babies pop up next year. So.
That's hysterical. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, this has been awesome. I'm going to be thinking about that all night. I'll be texting you like at 2 a.m. I got your name.
Yeah, let me know. Name ideas. I'm all for it. Milo wants me to call it Fierce, but I think Fierce is a little too, like, generic, because he says he feels fierce when he wears it, and I'm like, that's not the way it makes me feel.
Maybe we should have a contest on who can name it.
I would love that, honestly, because I'm drawing a blank. Like, I know this, it's so sexy, but I don't know what to name it. So yeah,
that would be fun. We could totally maybe do something like that. We'll think on that. Maybe we can put a contest out there, an insurance contest, yeah. Whoever, can come up with the name, they'll get a free bottle or something.
Love that.
That'd be fun. Awesome. Well, we are live. If anybody has any questions, speak now, or we're going to close down the studio for this Friday, August 5th. 145 degrees outside. Right. I've had it. I'm ready for the day to be over. It's Friday. I'm getting my pool later.
Yeah, same.
Love your stuff. Love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Medicareville, have an amazing weekend.
Bye, guys. Thank you.